something. But I was enjoying kind of the debate between their $36,000 and having a little snarky side.
Couch cash.
So here is another debate that broke the internet that I think it's just funny to see both sides. I don't even have the headline necessarily pulled up, but I got to talking back and forth with a couple of my friends about it the other day. You may have seen where the couple decided to forego feeding their guest food at their wedding to have Mickey and Minnie to join them for photos and I think the cake cutting and sort of all of that. And it always tickles me at the things that make the internet go crazy because it's like, man, it's, on one hand, it's their wedding, whatever. I mean, it's not about you, but if you invite someone, that's what the timing, and this is where my friends and I kind of came down to the conclusion. It depends on the timing of their wedding, right? It's if you have like that odd 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon wedding, you can get away with just like cake and
light hors d'oeuvres.
But, you know, if you're going to have it like that 6 p.m. hour, then you kind of need to give.
You don't want angry wedding guests.
You don't want angry wedding guests. So what is your first thoughts on that, Ryno?
My first thoughts are, why?
Do grown adults?
Why are grown adults getting married and getting their marriage blessed, nonetheless, by Mickey and Minnie Mouse?
Now, you know, there is a whole wedding industry there on the park grounds at Disney that folks fly in and make whole things for and everything else. I even saw one comment during the threads when you're going down that rabbit hole, because it's so easy to do, that said that she had her wedding at Disney, but forewent actually having carriage. It was $5,000 to have them show up and shake hands and take photos and cut
The
cake.
Mouse don't need any extra money. They make plenty of money from parents.
Okay, so we're outside looking in.
That's $5,000 you could have spent on a small business in your hometown that would have helped out around your surroundings.
That's outside looking in. If you were the guest, do you find it funny and a wedding to remember, or are you mad? I find it funny and a wedding to remember.
I would not. I'm not going to get upset if somebody doesn't feed me at their wedding. That's just not. And I might be hungry, but I'm not going to get hangry if you didn't feed me at your wedding. It's an expensive endeavor, and it's your special day. It's not about me and my growling stomach.
Okay. What about if you...
But I still will judge you if you bring out Mickey and Minnie and a bride. And,
what if you RSVP to my wedding and you decide not to show up for whatever reason, and then I invoice you for the meal you didn't come and eat? Because I saw that headline too.
I might be forced to send it back to you freight in pennies.
Talk about burning bridges early on in your marriage. I mean, these are the kind of headlines you just think to yourself, wow, people really do need a hobby other than themselves.